Oh man, I was live in all the other places except on Restream. Ha ha! Look at that. That's hilarious. Sorry, I was over here live on the Discord, talking and didn't freaking unmute on the Restream side on the other tab. Well, for the ones watching here on the Restream on X and YouTube, I will quickly repeat what I was saying in the Discord. No, I will not be. I will not be trading today. Um, no trading for me. No trading. I'm just going to be hanging out. I'll probably be, if I need to manage some of the trades that I'm already in, then I will. But I will not be looking to open up any kind of new positions today. So today will be mainly for just educational stuff. So if there's any chart, any stock that you want me to look at, whatever it is, just let me know in the chat. I'll go ahead and pull it up here on the screen. We'll take a look at it. And then if you have any questions, just any other um, like on topics or strategies, whatever it is, candlesticks, chart patterns, support, resistance, supply, demand, risk to reward, things like that. Just put it in the chat, and we'll be able to do a quick little education session on it, a little live Q&A back and forth. So let's have a great day. Someone said Tesla. Tesla, as of right now, getting a little schmack candle here out of the gate. Not in a squeeze on any other time frame right now. Your hourly potential break of that structure there and retest and pull back down. I still want to see Tesla honestly come back down to 480 at some point in time. Um, so I'd like to see a little pullback on Tesla down to that 480 area. Here's your break, consolidation, back test, rejection all right there. Drag it over. That's where Tesla just rejected right there. So potentially see that move down on Tesla to here. So that is something that I would absolutely keep on watch for a little bit of downside action here on Tessie. Looks like it's already starting to go a little bit here out of the gate. Coming back down to previous day low. I'm going to trim my SLV 30% on the roll-ups. That is 2 for freaking 2 on SLV. Filled here. 150. I sent the tweet out yesterday. Told everyone I was in that position. Boom. That is 2 for 2 on SLV, baby. 2 for freaking 2 on SLV. Bang. Motherfreaking bang. 2 for 2, baby. First time trading SLV. So 65s closed yesterday, 110%. They are in the money here this morning. And then yesterday afternoon, again, I sent a tweet letting everyone know that I was still in my MRVL swing and then also rolled some profits into the $67 calls for SLV for January 2nd expiration at $1.15. I just trimmed some out at 150 here and I moved to stop up. And I'm sending that alert now. And I'm out half that position with the stop up at entry. There goes Tessie with the move down. Straight down to previous day low. You share which VWAP setting you use. I use the default one um, right here on TradingView. I just use their volume weighted average price indicator, the standard VWAP. I turn the upper and lower band off and just use the VWAP there. That is it. Tessie under previous day low. Nice job. Nice job, Slim. Already in Tesla. There you go. Nice little move down there, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Someone said DoorDash. Uh, DoorDash, great short on the retest up here. I have a level around 235. And then that volume shelf at 239, rejecting, pulling back now on the daily. Weekly still looks really good for that bounce that it had. You're gonna have support around that 230 area. Underneath 230, you can get to move down to 223.20. I already have that spot there, but it's right here, just about. So main two things I would watch to see what breaks and reclaims is either 230 or 235. If it starts getting a breaking base back above 235, kind of gets out of this lower high kind of rejection that it's putting in, continues to hold that support, then look for that move up here. When it gets that breaking base, then can get that move higher. If it fails, this area here comes down underneath, break, retest, rejection, get the move down to 223. So watch those two areas right there. So just watch the lower highs, watch the base at 230, and then mark that 235 area as well. See how this chart plays out. It's not in a squeeze that I'm seeing on any other time frame, so there's no high compression. So I wouldn't be expecting a big move on DoorDash, but just watch those little key areas right there. So I'm setting a video. Is Tessie still drilling? Oh, 481.60. Almost going to go to 480. NVIDIA, I mean, NVIDIA had a really, really solid day yesterday. You'll see that right here. I mean, that was a beautiful run up. It isn't a 30-minute squeeze. It was curling downside. You do have bearish divergence on the MACD and RSI. Um, Going here into the open, a little bit weak out of the gate, just back tested and rejected EMAs and volume point of control. Tessie is falling. Did anyone get in on Tesla puts other than Slim? Oh my freaking goodness gracious. Um, for Nvidia, I mean, I think Nvidia looks very, very strong. I like a back test of 185 to get long. So I mean, if it works its way down, then fantastic. Higher than 190 is probably going to be that area there, but weekly chart looking good. Can see a move down closer to 180, 150, 182. I think if I went long for a potential swing, sweeping underneath 185, I'd probably risk around 182 area, and then look for the move up higher to 195 and then 200 for a longer swing. Nike. Is Nike finally trying to catch a bid after the whole Sydney Sweeney thing? You guys gonna make me trade Nike? You know how much I don't want to trade Nike, right? No, it's not Tim Cook. It's Sydney Sweeney. I mean, shit. You want to trade some Nike? I hate Nike. I can't do two DTE calls. That'd be too freaking brazy. I can do January 2nd calls. What, like the 60s? Just right there at the money. They're like $100. I'm sitting at right now. 103? Okay. I'll grab a few. January 2nd, 60s. Ho, ho, ho. Who would it go? Oh, Tesla. Tesla's going to go hit that 480 sooner rather than later. Oh, there you go. Sorry, GTG. $75 per contract gain on Tesla, 325 to $400. Let's go. Nice job. Great work. Dude, Tesla! Ah! I should have grabbed a few with you. Oh, I mean, we chart it. We said back to us here, right there. That's the spot. It's almost there. Look at that, guys. Great. Great job. Nice job. Look at that. Insane. He said LML only got in because your analysis, and that was quick. That opening candle downside, and then it just, I mean, it broke through previous day low, accelerated, just hit almost full target. What'd it go to? I said 480. 480.25. I mean, came within 25 cents. I mean, almost said, what is this news on what? News on what? Test? I don't see news. Is there news? Was there news on Tesla? Tesla 475 put it from 159 to 230 here. Let's go. Great job. Nice. Nice job, guys. Yeah, a lot of people in the Discord caught this bad boy. Let's go. Love to see it. Said, no, I just always think there's news that they drill it like that. No, I mean, it can always just be technicals. It's like a technical break. Someone said MU. MU is popping. Pop lock and dropping. Not dropping. Pop locked and loaded. It's in an hourly squeeze. Falgor Tesla, $1 to $1.69. Let's go. So thanks, Casey. You're welcome. No, that's all you. You push the buttons. I just talk about the chart. That's it. Great job. It was an hourly squeeze that just flipped upside, currently firing on MU. So it was in an hourly squeeze all yesterday, going into the close, and it just flipped bullish and is now firing here right out of the open. So very nice pop. Paid for half your brisket. Let's go. 69% on Tesla. So what I think about CLSK. Stay away. I think it's dead. I don't like these names though. I mean, and it looks like a short. The only thing it ever did good was bounce off volume point of control, and then it got this ripper straight back up to here. That was the last thing I put onto the chart. And as of right now, where it's at, I mean, after it went up here, hit the order block midpoint, came straight back down. It doesn't look good. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I think it can come a little bit lower. Palantir. Palantir's consolidating right here. It's in a squeeze on that hourly that just flipped bullish. MACD and everything else is still bearish. Stock is flat right now. I mean, this one, Palantir looks good for a potential. I'm not sure if it would fire today for the hourly squeeze, considering market's going to close in 3 hours, but looking decent. It did just have this break, so I was able to catch some of the Palantir move for the calls, and we traded the flag break on the daily. So one thing I do like about Palantir is you do have this gap fill here, and it just partially filled it. Got a nasty upper wick, and now it's getting some more daily upper wicks just right here at this area around 195. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Palantir actually pull back down to around the 190 area and then try to get the move back up. So looking at it, um, it's at 193.50. I mean, if you're risking 195, targeting 190, $1.50 upside for three as of right now, $3.40 downside. Good risk to reward overall for the short. So it is getting some upper wicks up in that rejection. Previous week high, previous day high right above it. Do you see a bounce back to yesterday's high on Tesla? How could I possibly know that? No, I do not. I do not think we will. I don't. I mean, you're talking what you want to see a 11 to $12 bounce on Tesla from this spot right here if it holds. I mean, could it? Sure. Um, why would it though? I don't know. I think if it did bounce, Tesla can get a move back up to maybe 486, 486.8 area. It'd just be a potential retest short area right there. But yeah, that's because it's in the morning. Now you're thinking you have 3 hours left on the rest of the holiday. Your majority of your bigger moves are going to be within the first hour. And then I think we're just going to be chilling and be flat. Um, I mean, maybe Tesla bounces, maybe Tesla drills another $10. I personally think it could go lower. I think you could see 477 next. Again, it broke the structure, and then you have the resistance above. So, um, yeah, the bottom of my zone is 474.9. So essentially 477 to 475 breakthrough. So possible. We shall see. Sandisk, getting a nice pop out of the gate here. Daily looking decent. Just fired a daily squeeze upside. Really nice move here. It's back up to its area of resistance just around 255, 256. 15-minute fire a squeeze upside, and now it's done hitting that resistance. Could see a little bit of a pullback here on Sandisk off that area right up there. So watch that nice squeeze that fired out of the gate just right into the resistance now. What's a W for Wayfair? Anyone talk about this name in a minute? Wayfair. I don't know why I have an arrow drawn down here from April, but I do. Oh, that's why. Just because it was like freaking at the lowest of the lows that I had on Wayfair here. The lowest of the lows, and then you drag it over. It hit the lowest of the lows back in April. Stock was at 25 bucks and then it went to 100. So absolutely insane of a plus 300% move on the stock price since then. Daily looks good. Just trying to hold on to the EMA, just putting a little bit of a higher low. There's a small gap to still fill underneath here. I'd watch this here and then just hit the lower highs right here. So for Wayfair, I think any dip down underneath the 100, closer to 97, could be a good dip to see if buyers end up stepping in this area here and get a move back up to the high. And then once it gets a break in base above like 104, 105, can start getting a move higher. Breaks underneath that level here just probably end up getting the move back down. You're going to have big SR flip area there, which is around 92 bucks. All these highs back over here from September, and then SR flipped here in December. Breaks underneath 92 again. I think it'll just quickly go down, fill that gap around 87.50, 87.60. So not a bad chart right here to keep on watch. What's SPY doing? Trying to push up a little bit. Just a little bit. Someone said Nike. Am I green on my Nike? I literally entered in position. I set an alerts and looked away. I saw I was down like 10% at one point on the pullback. But it just made a new high of day. What, they're in the money? They're up a little bit. I'm green. Yay. Nothing crazy though. We want to see something crazy on Christmas Eve. Small little lotto positions just go brazy. What's Tesla doing? Consolidate near the lows. Tesla. 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 Boom, chicka, boom, boom. You know what's been a really disappointing chart to watch? IWM. IWM is been very disappointing. Absolutely disappointing. Can you chart BTC? I cannot. I cannot chart crypto, and I hate crypto. I mean, I can. I don't think it really matters too much. I don't even know which one you're supposed to freaking use. I don't look at BTC that much. We'll just click on this thing. See if this is correct. Is Bitcoin trading at 86,922? Let's go check the daily. I mean, that looks like a short to me if I've ever seen one. I mean, that just looks like a fat short. If it did come down, if it breaks this bear flag, this consolidation comes back down to about 74, 75K, if it bounces back up here, goes to 100, it would just create a giant head and shoulders. And then on that retest, when it comes back down to 75K again, that'd be your neckline area right here. Then if it breaks that, just go back down to 50. That would be wild. Um, but no, Bitcoin looks like shit. I don't trade Bitcoin. I don't own Bitcoin. I think if you were an early investor and got in Bitcoin a long time ago, I think it's fantastic. Um, this daily chart though, I mean that doesn't look good. There's almost a little head and shoulders right there, this giant bear flag. I think you can see 75K sooner rather than later on BTC. Someone said Netflix. I'm still waiting for Netflix to come down. Look, I have an alert set right here at 85 bucks. When it crosses under 85 bucks, that's when I will get interested in in Netflix. When it gets down to 85 bucks, I'll be interested there. Iron Condor guy about to be taken out again. Someone else was talking about that yesterday. Maybe he can tune into the spaces and we can teach him a few things about uh, Iron Condors. Tesla new lows. Let's go. That was a great one. That could have been $100 per contract gain. I just would have chased that bad boy. Not trying to go crazy on a Christmas Eve and trade Tesla, but here I am over here just trading Nike's piece of shit stock. But yeah, I mean, see 477, previous month high is 474. So can see a little bit lower. Someone say QQQ. I have QQ on the other chart over here, but it's underneath previous day high. Currently, I honestly, I wouldn't look at Spire Qs today. I think it's pointless. Um, I honestly do think it's pointless. Getting interested here on trimming some Nike. A little fun day trade for these lottos. I'm gonna take a little trim off here, new highs. The 60s are in the money. I'm just seeing how far they can go in the money to get these deltas increased up. Um, Nothing crazy. I'll lock a little bit in here. I have it pulled up on another chart. There it is. I have the alert set right there at 60.37. There's your previous month low retest right here on Nike. So those Nike $60 calls now up here at 117. Gonna take a trim. Mike's took a different Nike position, I'd imagine, or you bought the dip when I was maybe down like 10%. I have no idea, but you're up 30% now on Nike, new highs. There you go. Great work. Let's go. I missed Tesla, but I decided to take Nike because you guys forced me into a trade. I can't believe you made me trade this piece of shit stock. Can't believe it. You made me trade Nike. You guys made me money. You made me trade this shit today. It just come a penny from setting that alert off. You better break it. You better break it. I want that alert gone. It can't. No. Look, the high of that candle says 60.37. So it hit it to the penny. It just didn't go above it to trigger the alert. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Alert. All right. There we go. All right. I'm going to trim out most of Nike here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice. Hey, all the ones that forced me to trade Nike. I love and appreciate you for the Christmas Eve gift right here. There we go. Nothing crazy. 26% contracts moving and grooving. Um, I'll be out majority here. This was fun. Appreciate you guys for the Nike win. Woo! Look at that. People got Tesla puts, Nike calls. I mean, we're just moving and grooving this morning. Getting deep in the money. Deep in the money. So yeah, just watch this area here on the Nikes, but um if if she wants to go to 61, I wouldn't be mad at her. Wouldn't be mad at her. If will it help? Will it help if I put the rocket ship emoji on the chart? Can I put the rocket ship and then the magnet for the last little bit? I'm not gonna let this trade go red now. After I did just lock in a decent amount of the contracts, but um, let's see if we can get to the top of the range there. That'll be fun. Let's make this rocket like humongous, and then put the magnet up there. We'll see if that high quality technical analysis right there works. Fantastic. Stop loss at entry, no fucking trim. She'll go to 65. Hey, baby, you do you. You make that money. Salty dinosaur egg. Let's trade Nike. We did. Fantastic job. Nike flying, getting a nice one. Getting a nice push. Appreciate you. Thank you. City has been ripping. Um, Set an alert for like 60-90. If it ends up coming back down underneath 60, I'll probably just close out the rest and that'll be it. But that was fun. Nice job. Oh yeah, some people get 30% on Tesla and then 30% on Nike. I mean, who else did this on this fine Christmas Eve morning? Look, I just got a position building repeated alert on Nike, $59 calls for 1226. Holy bejeebus. They're building a position. Let's see. Well, they started buying them this morning at 50 cents. Holy bejeebus. Whoever bought Nike calls, they put two orders in after 40 seconds and then a minute. 18,000 and 17,000. They spent 70, not 70. That's the most recent order. $35,000 and then another 17.4K. I'd imagine it's probably the same person. They chased it at 75 after already being up 50%. Now those contracts just went to 150. So now they took it from start to finish well over 100%. Crazy. Some orders just came in for some sells on the Nike. No surprise. I'm one of them selling up here. Um, Someone just sold $100,000 worth of those $59 calls. But man, they whoever sniped those this morning at $50 and just sold them at 150, that dude's a G. That dude is a G. Almost said Amazonian. Go look at Amazonian. It's almost getting down to this order blocked area right here. Amazon. I mean, so it came down to my decision time area. It held the level around 221.50. Nice rip upside. It's fighting this resistance here currently. So what's Amazon is fighting? You could see Amazon pull back down to 228.50, just a sweep under 230. I think if that ends up happening, I think that could be a hammer long. Just my opinion. So it is fighting a little bit of resistance. It's a little bit more clear there on the 4 hour. See how that lines up perfectly? A little bit more clear there on your 4 hours. So this is the resistance that it's fighting. Previous price action shows this was a heavy area of resistance. You see how it came back down over here? I hate when people call me. See how the resistance was right up here and it came back down to the same spot that can bounce, consolidate, but then knife through. Best bull case scenario for Amazon to do that again, but put that higher low in, do the exact same thing, but then hold it and then get the move back to 235, 236. So as of right now, I think you would have a better risk to reward for uh, a short on Amazon. So yeah, right there. That's gonna be my spot. I'm actually gonna go ahead and set an alert for when Amazon starts to sweep underneath 228, like 75. And then I want to mark this area right here, just around 228. So that will be my area of interest. Start looking to go long on Amazon when it comes back down to retest this green zone right here that I'm putting in. So we'll see. Breaks above the top of that zone. It doesn't give any kind of pullback. So breaking base over top of that, 235, 236. Um, so I mean that is another opportunity there as well. If it does show strength here and gets the breaking base over top of that, breaks through that resistance, very good sign, very strong for the chart. Casey, did you see the flow on AVGO? I did not. Let me see. Marvel add? Fuck no. Why would I be adding to Marvel? What? No. What? What is? Yeah, I'm down $25 on my MRVLs. It's at the same spot where I took the calls yesterday, around 87 bucks on the break of 86.50. No, I'm not adding any swings today. No new positions are being added for swings. That is going to be Friday or Monday. I'm pretty sure I put that in the alert. Yesterday they're at 335. And I said, if you want to take a trim up there, absolutely, no problem with that. $35 per contract gain. If that's good enough for you, it's good enough. No, I said I'll look to add the rest on Friday or Monday. You're dun, dun, dun. I did not see the flow on AVGO. Which flow are you referring to? Microsoft, right here was a great long. This is the buy zone. Bounced off of that this morning, go to a 5 minute chart, boom. That's the trade right there on Microsoft. Knife candle down this morning, went right into the freaking zone. That is a hammer long, low risk, high reward trade setup right there. So look at that. It is absolutely gorgeous. That is an area where buyers are present in, just sweeping underneath 485. I'm not chasing anything here, but that was a decent one. Someone say Google. What's Googly Doogly doing? Google just broke through something, retested and rejected. What do I have here? That's probably on the higher time frame for a daily. I hate when trading view like auto moves my trend lines. All right. Google is fighting a lower high here on the daily. You're gonna have your support area just around 310. It's gonna need to start getting a break in base above like 317. So that's what I would watch. So it's got heavy resistance right here. It needs to break through that trend line, do the break in base over 317 to continue higher. Rejecting here, I think we can get a pullback down to previous day low, the previous high from Monday as well, and the low from Monday, November 24th. That area right there is going to sum up around 310. So I would watch that. But it is fighting that trend line there. What's going on with ASTS? Holy bejeebus, that's an ugly daily candle. That full freaking engulfing candle. Holy smokes. I mean, it did just hit a target downside for a short. I don't think this is a chase short, but right there, no surprise if it does get a little relief bounce right now. But yeah, it's a nasty sell-off. I had a nice little pre-market run-up above 90, sold off. I mean, it popped up to almost 93 and then dropped $13. That's a little insane. AVGO, let me see. I don't see nothing crazy popping up over here, but that doesn't mean. Let me see. AVGO, you have 3.9 million on the bear side and 3.38 million on the bull side, so more bearish flow than bullish flow. The one that I see that you highlighted there is a sweep order for what, 415s? For 105,000. I see that right here, right? Is that at 10:05? I just find that same one on the flow. Spot 352. Where'd it go? Yeah, 105.56K. I see that order here. That is one of the unusual ones. That is the only order for that contract, though. 105,000 for that AVGO. Other than that, you do have slightly more bearish than bullish flow. It's almost even. Your put to call ratio is like it's almost there for bull and bear. Um, Nothing too crazy, but yeah, I do see that on AVGO. It was 415s for January 30th, 2026. Someone bought 406 contracts at 260 for about 105,000. So interesting. Costco. Costco is back up in the green zone. Ooh. SPY new all-time high. Huh? Negative. SPY is not a new all-time high. I don't have SPY's new all-time high. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you turn, well, technically you're not above this high yet. This was after hours, I suppose, right here. Um, yeah, I mean, this is the after hours session. SPY's, if you turn extended hours off, then you're almost there. But not quite. Almost. SPX new all-time high? Yeah. Like ES, I think, did it yesterday, right? I think ES made one yesterday. I said today, I think we could see new all-time highs. It's either today or Friday. I made a poll on YouTube. I was like, new all-time high right before we go into 2026. What I say yesterday? on the Wolf stream. I said there was a zone with 2 levels. And I said live, if we break and hold above this level here, I said we have a really high chance and probability that we will go test previous all-time highs and make the new all-time high. This morning, we consolidated and held that level all morning. And now you're telling me we're gonna be making new all-time highs right now? I mean, and if you don't believe me, go to my last live stream. It's on X, it's on YouTube, it's on the Wolf page, it's on my page. Go watch the last little bit. All of these levels and these zones were here prior. They were all here prior. And I said if it continues to hold above that level going into next sessions, new all-time highs, or at least testing the equal high, will be coming. How come TradingView does not show overnight session? You probably don't have extended hours turned on. It's in the bottom right corner. Costco though. Costco is trying to still base down here, is entering back up into the green zone. I think getting back above this, have a level at 867.26. I think that's very good. So not a bad. It's been getting killed. So risk to reward, looking for swing long down there. I mean, it's not a terrible thing. Again, if you're over here on X, it's free to hit the like and repost button. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, go over to the YouTube side. Sometimes the YouTube stream can be better, less of a delay, sometimes better quality than X, sometimes less issues as well. Just depends. But make sure you go over to the YouTube side for the Casey Trades channel and give it a like and subscribe as well. It's also free to do so. I appreciate you guys. I should be everywhere. You're in YouTube now? I've been on YouTube, baby. I've been on the tube, baby. I've been on the tube for a while. Someone said, MU still flying? Can you send it high? Yeah, it just hit an order block, or not order block, volume shelf, 288.7. Yeah, I'm everywhere. Yep. Discord, X, and YouTube all right now. I'm everywhere. We everywhere, baby. Oh, your MU runner, 1,392%, almost 1,400%. You'll shoot a like. I appreciate it. Yeah, just go like and subscribe to the Casey YouTube channel, guys. It's free to do so. Let's get that bad boy up there. I think we have like over 2.2 something K subs. He's live on his account, not the Wolf. Yeah, no, I'm live on the Casey Trades account everywhere right now. I'm live on the Casey Trades account everywhere. Tesla's still sitting down at 480, not really catching a bouncy or a move up with SPY and Qs. ARM coming lower as well. I think ARM was a great short. I still think ARM is a great short. I think ARM can still go lower. Sub 100. Matter of fact, look at that 4 hour right there. This is the key to trading, guys. Again, if you have any questions about like educational stuff, it's the reason why I'm here today. If you have any questions on indicators, support, resistance, supply, demand, candlestick chart patterns, let me know in the chat. That right there, that's beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous. That is nothing more than a back test rejection. Or also, oh, it's just firing the 4 hour squeeze now. I mean, look, I still have it drawn to the chart. Look, I have it going from here to here, and now from here down to here. I still want to see 100 on ARM. I think it's going to happen. I think sub 100 can happen. 85 to be exact. Could be wrong, but this was nothing more than a breakdown, a retest, and a reshort right there. Um, there's nothing more than that. I wouldn't mind swinging arm puts with a little bit of time. Let's go, CJ. Nice work, CJ. I still have no idea what that chart says, but it looks great. CJ took some trades on a 1 minute. I have, I'm trying to see. I'm trying to learn at the same time. Let me see what CJ did. CJ went long on this back test where this order block is right there. And I'm trying to figure out why. CJ, I'm still learning how to read your fair value gaps and such. Said there was a 15-minute fair value gap. I go to the 15-minute. See, I don't know. I don't know how to do fair value gaps and inverse fair value gaps. Maybe you guys can teach me. I don't know how to read that shit. Arm is dying. Bye bye. Q's just got a knife candle. Is Tessie going lower? I said 477 if it can't break, if it doesn't bounce there. Previous month high, 474.07. If it wants to lose that shit. Open Door is buying homebuyer.com as it pushes deeper into mortgage. The site now says Homebuyer is now part of Open Door and teases a new website experience on January 15th, 2026. Open Door also hired Homebuyer founder Dan Green as director of mortgage growth. Interesting. What is the stock doing? It has not been performing well the last two sessions. But it is in an interesting spot where I'd be looking for a potential buy down here. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. Not a bad spot right here. Gets down close to that $6 area. Not bad at all. Ho, ho, ho. Who would it go? Is CJ here? CJ. Oh, there he is. What CJ said. CJ, I don't know how to read it. 15. I'm trying to figure out how to read fair value gaps right now with someone in my Discord. So you mark Oh, hold on. I think I done figured it out. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me see something, CJ. So, what candle? What candle was it? That's your 15 minute. So, the 8 a.m. candle? No. 7 a.m. candle? So, is it based off the 7 a.m.? I'm still trying to figure out how to read fair value gaps and shit. So, what? If you go there to there, it draws that bad boy here. And then that would be the midpoint of that zone. And then if you go to the 5 minute, took the long, like out of the gate on the retest right there. Ho, ho, ho. Who would go? Ho, ho. Tesla 477 hit to the penny 477.02. I was off by 2 cents. Bye bye, Tessie. What indicator do you have for the squeeze? It is this indicator here. This is called TTM Squeeze Pro on the subchart. Go down here. About the script. This is going to be TTM Squeeze Pro by Beardy Fred. That is the script that I use. Has anyone used the orb strategy? If you use the orb strategy, today was a great day for it because if you mark your orb high and you mark your orb low, once you get the break above orb high, that's what you want to see is that continuation right there. So that is your 15 minute and your 30-minute orb high was the exact same. Just began the orb strategy 2 weeks ago, RSI and MACD as well, and I love it. Orb is a great strategy. I like using it on SPY every now and then. The only thing I don't understand when it comes to like fair value gaps and inverse fair value gaps, wouldn't there be like so many candles that are considered fair value gaps? You could go on your 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute, whatever it is, and just keep finding them like, over and over again. Like Like, couldn't you just sit here on the 10 minute and just be like, yep, that's one here. Like on this 10 minute chart, you see how it just keeps ripping up, ripping up, ripping up, ripping up as the price keeps going higher. couldn't you just keep making fair value gaps on all of those candles? It's like that's just like that's the only thing I don't understand. Yeah. Oh, I'll just respond back to you right there, king faces. Yeah, that's just like that's I don't I don't understand it fully. I feel like there's so then that's my question. When there's so many, when you can go on the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 10 minute, 15 minute, and you can keep finding those candlesticks that create these fair value gaps. It's like if you can sit there on the 10 minute and it's like three or four candles right there in a row, that's a fair value gap. That one's a fair value gap. Blah blah. It's like so then like how do you trade that? If within the last 30 or 40 minutes on your 5 and 10 minute chart, if there's like four of them that you can draw, it's like do you just put them all on the chart and just have four right there? And like, how do you trade it and execute off it though? If it was a strategy where it's like over the course of an hour or so, and you find that one setup from it, like it's different. But if you can just go to multiple time frames between your 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute, and just keep finding them, plotting them all on the chart, I feel like you would have like fucking 50 of them. Tessie. Oh, there it is. Tessie, 476.81. There it is. Could Hey, M just said Tesla puts up 50% from yesterday, the ones that I called out before the close. Let's go, Imp. Look, Imp even took the Tesla puts that I called out yesterday on the live stream and just held him over for it. Nice. Ho, ho, ho. Where to go? Trying to draw on this chart to show CJ because I have questions. Because I don't know how this shit works. Close your Tesla put from 159 to 355, $200 per contract gain. Let's go. There, CJ, I drew on that chart and sent it back. Like, couldn't you draw it on all of those? There's that three, those three black candles and the one white candle kind of overlap because I'm not very good at drawing. But couldn't you mark like all of those? Because those are big candles like in both directions. So like I guess one of them would be an inverse fair value gap, the other one would be a fair value gap. If I'm reading that right. Bow, chicka, bow, bow. That's what my baby says. Bow, wow, wow. My heart starts pumping. Chicky, chicky, choo, wop. Never gonna stop. Kitty, goo, me that I love you. I said a brown chicken, brown cow. That's what my baby says. Bow, wow, wow. My heart starts a pumping. Chicky, chicky, choo, wop. Never gonna stop. Kitty, goo. Oh, just gotta learn on Nike to be like, hey, dum dum, close the other one. Yup. We're gonna have to close the last Nike one. It's down a few bucks. Fun trade. Fun little trade. What a terrible fill that fucking thing just got. What? I said, bow, bow, bow. Heart starts pumping. Chicky, chicky, choo, wop. Never gonna stop. Did it fill that word? Yeah. Oh, it actually filled that one a little bit better. There you go. Do, 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 do. That other contract literally filled the worst possible one. That was disgusting. Disgusting. Someone said, "Can you go over path?" Sure. I think someone asked me about path earlier. Um, I was like, if we can get back down to like 13, 15 bucks on a higher time frame, I like it. Um, so there's a gap to fill just right down here to 15. So, I mean, I would really be interested here, but I would start to get interested if the gap gets filled there. So, I like those two areas here. It's got resistance up near 1750, about right here. So, I personally would love to see the gap get filled and it come back down under 15 and then really start accumulating if it gets down there. But it does have that resistance just right above. Currently, I mean, weekly chart is looking decent. So no surprise where it's bouncing and holding. It's the 50% retracement from this swing low to that swing high. So it'll be right back here at the midpoint. If you zoom out and look left, you see all these candlestick reactions just right up here. Just drag it over, and that's just where it's kind of flipping at. So not bad. It's probably easier here to see on the daily chart. Swing low to swing high. and just consolidate it all right there, your 50%. Just holding where that gap is. So 750 resistance, gap fill down to 15. Nothing really new here um, that I see. Amazon ripping. Okay, you gotta be careful when you use words like it's ripping, it's freaking mooning. Like you gotta be careful when you say it because then I'm expecting to go click onto the chart and see something crazy. Um, I mean, technically, it's at previous day high and pre-market high. It's a freaking short, if anything, right here. I mean, nice little bounce intraday on a 5 minute, but you can't say like squeezing and ripping and rocketing and stuff, and then get me all excited. And I go to the chart and get disappointed. Netflix, decent. It's back at a freaking short spot. You said a bow, chicken bow, bow. But or KLD. Rocket Lab. Rocket Lab looks decent. No surprise where it's bouncing at right now. Um, I mean, it did just have break of structure here, held the bottom, support from August 2025, ripped up, printed an evening star, got a little move down, didn't do the full move down after that, held. Um, this is your evening star here. Little move down, bounce, rip back up. Now it's above these highs here. Whoopsies. Above these highs here with a small gap to fill now there. Um, Rocket Lab, I mean, I think if you're long Rocket Lab from 40 or sub 40, I know a lot of people have equity down there. This has been a really, really good move. I don't think this is a chase long whatsoever. I don't see how this can be a chase long. I think your risk to reward would be shit if you did do a chase long here. I think if you got to pull back down sub 65, closer to $60, I think that would be an interesting spot to start looking for longs. But so right around that area right there, which is going to be 60. It's literally like here. So if it ever get to move back down to there, I'd be highly interested um, in that area. But it's not a chase long. Also, don't think it's a short either until you start seeing some, something better on the chart that shows that the sellers are present up here and they're going to try to push this price action back down. Your resistance right now is just shy of 80. A lot of these upper wicks and candles are closing up there when it gets to around 78.60 and pushing back down. Um, I mean, you could draw this trend line right here. It's going to line up right there what that level is. So for a smaller trade, I think if you mark where that gap fill is, which will take it down to $70 and like 54 cents. If it breaks the trend line and breaks back underneath 74, I think you can get a move back down and fill that gap fill. Get closer to $70. And then I think intraday around that time after gap fill has been filled and it comes back down to this volume shelf around 70 psych level, I think you probably get a decent day trade in for a scalp on calls if you see buyers step in and hold that area of support. Um, but I don't think it's a chase long up here. Again, you do have a higher low bounce area potentially around that 74 area as long as it holds. Um, but I think it would just be short-lived trades right now. I think the bigger picture long move has already played out. SPY just slow melt up higher. Um, SPY stronger than Qs is not. It's not surprising. If you look at your internals, look at Vol D versus Vol DQ. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I can share this screen here. All right. So this right here is Vol D, top left corner. You see the zero line right here? All right. You see how it is moving higher above it? This is Vol DQ for the NASDAQ. Do you see how price went underneath of it and then it rejected the zero line and is moving lower? So this would show me that internals on Qs are weaker than the internals on SPY. If you go look at SPY and QQQ chart right now, and I'll send it back over here, look at SPY, relative strength, Vol D moving above the zero line all morning. Go look at QQQ. QQQ does not look like SPY. Q's choppy at the open, all the way up here. This move up here, this is when it started to curl back up and retest the zero line. It rejected the zero line and then got slapped and is now just kind of sitting right back here. So looking at SPY versus QQQ, completely different charts. SPY is just in a straight slow grind straight up right now. Your tick has been spending majority of the session slightly above the zero line. It's as of right now below its zero line. VIX is at 13.68, very low. IWM is a no touch. Don't worry about IWM. IWM has done absolutely nothing, and I don't think it's going to do anything right now. But that is probably the worst chart out of the three. So wouldn't focus on that. SPY, I think looks great for that move. Hopefully we see 689.7 today. That is the top of my chart for getting back above this area here. So it is working out very nicely. Did what my baby says. Wow, wow, wow. My heart starts pumping. And I want to see the move up there. Now I sent the earlier one this morning as well. Let me see. That was at what, 9:12 I sent it here. And then is that the most recent one? Yeah. So I sent the before and after picture in the Discord because we talked about it this morning. Let me go send a tweet out with the before and after. We are also doing that giveaway for Bullflow. If you guys haven't seen that chart, make or that post, go check that out real quick. I'm about to send out these spy charts, but go check that post out for Bullflow on my X profile. Doing a giveaway where we're giving 6 Bullflow subscriptions away. So we're giving out 3 monthly plans for free. We're giving out 2 quarterly plans for free, and we're going to give one person 1 annual plan for free. So annual plan, I mean, it's $400. We're giving that away to one lucky person. The quarterlies are 120 a piece. We're going to give 2 people those, and then the monthly is 40 bucks. We're going to give 3 people those all for free. So 6 lucky winners. That post is on my profile on X. Make sure you go check that out. Just make sure you give Bullflow and my profile a like or a follow, and then a like and repost on the giveaway on X, and then we will be going through them here soon. So if you haven't done that, go do it. That way we can call out our winners live. There you go, Spy. Just new all-time highs, baby. There we go. Oh. Are those my MRK? Is that my MRK position? Oh no, you did January. I did March. Never mind. It was a great trade though. Sent that one on X as well. The spy chart before and after is also on X. I just sent that. So if you go look and look at the timestamp as well this morning at the top, that's when I sent the premium Discord, and I said, not surprised. Never would have guessed we would have closed there. You will see the before picture closing above where that zone is for that yellow level around 687.56 on SPY. And then look at the top right corner of that chart, right? It says 689.70, right? And then look at the next one. Boom. We are almost there. 30 cents away. 30 cents away. Let's go. I said, brown chicken, brown cow. Beautiful. Look at Q's. Not even like Try. Just can't do it. She can't do it. Vol D though is moving higher. Vol DQ is not. So QQQ, no strong. Spy, very strong. It's almost there. Oh, it's almost there. AVGO, 360 calls for January 16th. Swing by the man, the myth, the legend in the Discord, Gladiator, 115% this morning. That was a tough one, but what a G. What a G for the last few days on AVGO. I mean, that bottom around like 322 all the way back up breaking above 352 today. I mean, great job, Gladiator. AVGO was a tough one, but he stuck to the plan in the chart. So shout out to Gladiator. For those that don't know, Gladiator is one of the alert analysts in the Discord if you're watching over on X or YouTube. Apple! What the? Oh, look. I was like, I don't know, green apple or the red apple. We got green. Look at that. I put the shoulder shrug guy right there. Look what happened. We did that yesterday on the live stream. Shoulder shrug at 272. The apple squeeze finally fired. I tried it yesterday. I almost took it for the second time into the close. Remember, I was like, man, I'll just take the same trade and contracts again. And I was like, but it's based on the hourly. I swear to God, go look at the freaking recording. And I said, I guarantee you, it's probably not going to fire. It might move upside on MOC, but it's not going to fire that squeeze. MOC candle right here. Green candle upside, squeeze, didn't fire, came straight back to where we were right out of the gate. What happens now this morning? Let me go to the chart. And just freaking ripper. Straight ripper. Right, I mean that's right where freaking sell. 275 was full target. What it hit at the high this morning. 274.74 is a quarter short. So I took the Apple calls. Yesterday on a live stream as well, just for this little move here to the new highs right up here. Little day trade, nothing crazy. Came back down, stopped me out. Then I saw it setting up again here, and I was like, man, I'll just take the same trade again. But I was like, with my luck, it's not going to fire the squeeze until tomorrow. You might get the pop on MOC into the close popped up, consolidated, popped straight back to the same equal high off MOC, and then boom. There I go. There's my Apple squeeze. Is anyone still in the Apple calls? The 272.5s from yesterday? I doubt. I mean, the chart stayed nice on Apple all day. After the pullback right here, I mean, the higher lows and then the consolidation right there, that's what got me interested to be like, yeah, I'm just going to take the same trade again. But I decided not to. And then huge freaking squeeze out of the gate. I don't know what those contracts are at now. XYZ, I already trade XYZ. It was a short. There's nothing here. There's nothing on XYZ right now. It just played the short. I'd imagine it should be getting some kind of relief bounce to get back closer between 65 and 65.75. It's at 65.46, so it's directly in the middle of that spot. So if you look at XYZ on a 4 hour. It's very, very choppy. The daily is just sitting down there at the low still. So just mark 6650 and then draw the trend line on the higher lows and just watch that. Here I'll show that over here. Look, I have an alert set just right above where it's at. So watch here, and then just kind of watch this area up here. So that's kind of every time it gets up to the top of the zone right here, and that's the reason where I took the short, get to move back down. Just keep doing that over and over again until one of these two bad boys break. But here, I'll send the chart back right here for you, Mark. Liking Amazon here depends on where it's at. Daily setting up a nice, or weekly setting up a nice reversal for upside. It's right at the top of the zone. If it can break and base above the top of the zone, I think it looks good for the move. It is sitting directly at the top of the zone right here. So overall, bigger picture, looks great. Looks great to get this move higher. It's just right at the freaking zone. So closer to 233. Um Getting a move over that's fantastic. Again, if it gives any kind of move back down um closer to 228, that's a hammer long for me. But yeah, continued strength over 233 on your weekly looks really good. I like that candlestick setup that it has right there. You could articulate a Morningstar reversal based off those. 9 times out of 10, I'd say next candle goes green with continuation. So that's where you would get your move back up through that zone to go hit 236 area. Break and base above that is very bullish. I already have that on the chart. So I got decision time down here. I was like, either hold this thing um, or you're dropping down back to 200. So, and it held very nicely on Amazon. So I will set an alert just shy of 233. That can be a potential swing long. Let me get rid of that real quick. There we go. So that could be a potential swing long by the end of the week. So for Friday, if Amazon is above 233, there's a high chance that I end up getting a call position, most likely for February or March for a swing position. Um, so I'll be looking at that one. Tassie's still disappointing. Still chilling down near the low. You're Nike just consolidating still around 60. Contracts probably bounced a little bit. Caught a little bit of a decent move. Nothing too crazy. Dude, should I take SLV again? 3 for 3. Should I go again? What do you think, King Faces? Should I go 3 for 3 on SLV? Should I give it a whirl? Traded calls 3 times on this thing. What are you thinking? That resistance right now, it's back testing resistance, but um if it can break through this, it looks good. Let's pull up the contracts again. I'll take January 2nd. So if I do, it will be 65s. Honestly, they're not bad. They're around $185 right here. This will probably be a day trade though. This will be a day trade. I probably won't swing it. Probably won't swing it. The last two have been swings. I haven't done a full day trade on it. Only swing positions for the calls. Just entering in the afternoon, getting a nice push into the close, and then swinging it and selling it out of the open. Um, I got the 65s for January 2nd pulled up. Spy's about to hit it. Spy is almost there. You're welcome, David. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it up. How do I change? How do I change that? It's notes, QR codes. I don't want to do that. Valdi ripping spy ripping. Edit theme. Ooh, there. Oh, that's a little much. There you go. I like that one. We'll do the base. That one's nice. Ooh, primary color. Can I make it blue? Oh, look at that. I can make it blue. I like the blue. The news just takes up like the whole bottom. Oh, I like that one though. I like the rounded a little bit more, I think. We'll do the rounded. Nice. We'll do that one. Score. Spy. 689.66. You can't miss it by 4 cents and make me look like a fool here. Come on, Spy. We're live in front of 2,000 people. You can't miss it by 4 cents. You have to hit it in order for it to count. Oh, earlier someone said the Candlestick Bible. It's right here. Oh shit. The freaking let me change this thing. Virtual background. Off. Here it is. Yep. Be giving this a Gonda here soon. We'll be reading that one. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Ow, leaving. ADGO trying to do a little curl on the 5 minute. Spy. 3, 2, 1. You're off by a penny. Hit it. Say 0.70. You can't not hit. You can't say 68.69. You can't, Spy. That is no fun. Spy. Come on now. Just hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Dude, watch it get freaking smoked when it hits this level. Watch it just freaking get smoked. I hope it doesn't. I hope it just continues to slow melt up. Go! Oh, did it hit it? Did it just flash up and hit it? It did. 689.70 hit to the penny there on Spy. It has been completed. It has been completed. I'm gonna take these SLVs here, 190 for fun. Using profits from profits. Using profits from profits for the third time. Ah, we're halfway there. Actually, SPY is all the way there. Well, there we are. Target acquired. Rip it! Oh, that's always fun. That's always fun to see. Target acquired. What stickers can you put on here? It says rugged. It says buy the dip. Shh. Don't tell anyone, CJ. Buy the dip. Let's go spy. Let's go spy. Absolutely incredible. Damn, let's go. Ripper. Oh, let's go spy. Boom. Insane in the membrane. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, what a shtick, spy. We love it. We absolutely love to see it. Ooh, Rivian. Ooh, you're nuts. Rivian. Oh my goodness. It's gonna make me sell my covered calls for up 60% here. You better stop. You better stop. You better reject right here and pull back down, Rivian. You better stop it. You gonna make me trim. Tesla hit a 5-minute 21 EMA for the first time today since the drop. What a move. What a move. Well, I guess I can take this shit off. Welcome to new all-time highs, baby. I mean, this is all after hours. So there you go. Once you're after hours highs, it's up there. SPY, all-time highs. Yeah, baby, that's it. The highest the market has ever been. You are trading the greatest bull market. Q's? Q's is not new all-time highs. Q's not anywhere freaking close 15 all time. I say not close. It's like what, $6 off? You still needs to go $6 higher, closer to 630. Then it can be new all time highs. Shout out Spy though. Shout out. Whoa ho. Living on a prayer. Eva said, I approve of these chart emojis. Said, yo, Casey, read my message on Discord. Is your name the same on Discord? What, like, where is it at? Are you talking about like in premium chat or where would your message be? Oh, DSTL, that's you. Okay. Your name's different over on the YouTube side. What was your message? Where is it at? Um, I would love it one day CNBC or Bloomberg has Casey as a guest and replays one of his spy charts from now at the magnets and holy person and talk TA. It would be hilarious. That would be fun. He said, same dog. Yeah, that would be fun. We'd be like, what kind of analysis do you use? Be like, I just put emojis on my charts and like, I just put the Jesus emoji down here where he's like buy the dip, and then I put a rocket launcher above him with a magnet where I want the price to go to, and it just works. It just works. Just I don't know. Don't ask me why. I don't know why it works. It just works. All right, we gotta do that giveaway here in the next like 15, 20 minutes for the bull flow stuff. New all-time highs. Woo! All right, let me send that post out. Let's go. The toilet's outperforming Wall Street. I think the emoji strategy is outperforming Wall Street. I could agree. I could agree. Nvidia red, Tesla red, whatever the heck AZULQ is in transportation is red. ARM, Coinbase, ANET, INTC, MRVL, BABA, Now, Snow, Crowd, all those are red. Mainly green though for most of your sectors. Finance looking good, health technology looking good. Um, Most things look more green to neutral than red. So there it is, SPY 690 for whoever was just asking. Oh, sorry, 689.97, off by 3 pennies. I apologize. Someone just said Tesla, or not Tesla, SPY hit 690. Very close. Very close indeed. Why does Nike look like a 15-minute bull flag that wants to go higher? I'm not taking Nike again. I'm not even supposed to be trading at all, and then here I'm freaking scalping all these day trades for no reason. Not for no reason. We're just having fun. All right, I'm gonna have to go through the. I'm gonna have to go through the post here in a second to go select the winners. We can do that here live as well. People are still liking and reposting it though, so people are still trying to get in on this. I've gotten an alert on FedEx, FDX for new 52-week highs. Shout out to FedEx. Can you take a UPS to 115? I would love for that stock to go to 115. All right, let's do. All right, before we do the giveaway, make sure you do go like and repost the Bullflow giveaway on my profile. Also, please, please, please like and repost if you're watching on X. Like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. I see a lot of likes and repost on the free giveaways, but not a lot of like and repost on the live stream here. So the second we start seeing some more likes and repost on the X channel and the YouTube side, we will start the larger giveaway portion for the stream. We got to show some support on the live stream before we do the big giveaway of with Bullflow. So like and repost this shit, people. Let's go. It's Christmas Eve. We've been handing out top quality chart analysis in day trades on Christmas Eve, and now we're going to do a giveaway for Bullflow platform to 6 people. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. I've got an alert on XYZ breaking above that level. Look at that. Ah, we're halfway there. You got in Nike January 1665s at 35 cents. You're a madman. He's a mad, mad man. Dude, telling you, Sydney Sweeney partnership coming soon. If you look at the weekly though, like 50 to 60 bucks is not a bad spot for like equity. And then you can even start selling some options on it, sell some cash secured puts and covered calls. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Just gotta learn how to read Bullflow. Bullflow breaks it down pretty easy. You can make your own filter on there. Um, Look at all this freaking put flow coming in right here. What is all this? It's hedge positions, it looks like, on Adobe. A lot of put sells on Coin. Big put sells on COP, COP. What's your price target on SLV? I don't know. Higher. I'm not really worried about SLV, to be honest with you. Like, that trade can go to shit and I'd be okay. I'd like for it to go closer to 68.85 to 65 intraday and then break above that and continue higher. That'd be fun for a day trade. What is this? PPM? That one's looking good the last 2 sessions. Yeehaw. No, Bullflow makes it really easy. Um, to read the flow. They also have their alerts over there where you get all the sizable sweep, the position building repeated orders, your grenade trades, your urgent repeated flow, which is how I caught AMD yesterday for a nice little move on the calls for the 215s to go in the money. I liked where it was on the chart for a breaking base over an area that I had, and then seeing that call flow was nice, just extra little confluence there. Um, so they have a full alert tab that shows all of that for you, and then they uh, have a heat map on here. They have a thing for the top tickers. It'll tell you the amount of calls. You can do volume. You can do it by premium for the amount of calls and puts that's coming in. So for today, obviously the number one is Tesla on volume. After that is Nvidia, then Spy. Um, then they have their gamma exposure, which is really nice. They have three different ways to look at gamma exposure. Uh, I can I can probably stream this here on the YouTube side real quick. Let me see something. Replace screen sharing with a window. Oh, it won't let me do it. Dadgummit. We'll just leave it on this one. Actually, if I separate this, it might work. Here. Let me see something real quick. Let me put this right here, and then let me, oh no, that works just like that. Okay, let's try this. Replace screen sharing with a window. Let's do this one. All right, this is Bullflow. You guys should be able to see this. If you're on the YouTube and X side, I can change it over to Discord as well. Uno momento, por favor. Let me see. Flow. Boom. All right. This is bull flow. So this is all of the flow that is currently coming in right now. And then they have this little alert thing in the top right corner right here. It's going to show those Nike. These are the ones I was talking about earlier this morning. Someone bought those $59 calls. This was a position building repeater, and that's because you'll see at 9:30 and 40 seconds, at 9:31 and 5 seconds, 9:31 50 seconds, multiple orders coming in over and over and over again at the ask or above the ask or sweep orders, bullish positions that kept buying those Nike calls. So it lets you know that that specific contract expiration is coming in for a repeated order, which is always nice. So they have all of these ones right here. Here's the JLBY 13 puts from the other day. Won't freaking expire now, obviously, but that helped me with looking at JLBY puts as well, looking at an area in which it rejected and then seeing that come in for confluence. The only alert so far today on the flow is Nike. This all the other ones you see it says older right here at the top. This is all flow from yesterday. The only one today so far from the bull flow alerts is the Nike calls right out of the gate this morning. That was it. But you can create your own filters if you'd like as well. You can. I have one built right here for larger sweeps. Um, I mean, it's very easy to use if you want. This is the entire flow that's right here. You can click up at the top right here and just click on unusual flow, and it will only show you flow that's unusual. And you can do, say, you don't want to see any small orders. You only want to see orders that over 100,000 plus. So you can see that 100,000 plus. You can use sizable, which is going to be your large unusual trades. There's nothing today. I'm not surprised by that whatsoever. Um, Whales, which is going to be your $1 million trades. So here's why we're just looking at Adobe and Coin. I saw a bunch of these $1 million orders start coming in. Kind of looks like a little bit of hedge positions overall. I like looking at sweeps. So here's a few from this morning. Here's some on NVIDIA, SLV, SPY, Tesla, JPM. So you can click through all of these repeated flow. Here's some on SPY. Repeated SPY flow within the last 5 minutes. Selling put, selling put, selling put, selling put. That is all bullish. Look at SPY within the last few minutes. We are pushing up. We're actually just making more new all-time highs right here on SPY. Go look at the chart. Um, so very very nice to see that. And then again, you can go up here. They have their heat map, gamma exposure, stock chart, and top tickers. You can look at that. SLV is getting a little pop here, or contracts pushing a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I'm green on those. They're almost at 200 here. Nothing crazy. Nice job, Mike. Yeah, 690 on SPY hit. Contracts in the money, 113%. Let's go. Nice job. So I can go here, game exposure. So this is on, we'll do Tesla, right? A lot of people like looking at Tesla. So Tesla, it'll show you here your highest game exposure. Your net checks up there is at 500. So it shows you all this right here. And not only that, I want to make sure silver's not popping over that level. It's got to break above the high from 1015. Once it does, I can probably start getting a trim off. You can look at it right here on the game exposure heat map. You can also go to the chart, and then it will pull up Tesla's chart just like this. Here's your price action. You can change your time frame up here, 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, and then it highlights your game exposure with the bars right up here. So it tells you that's where the highest one is. And it tells you the value over here on the bars. At the same time, you can do levels, and it looks just like this. This is probably what a lot of people are used to seeing. So you can see all of that right here as well. So there's 3 different ways to look at it. I like looking at the chart as well. I think that's very nice just because I'm more of a support resistance supply demand person. So seeing where the highest level of gamma exposure is at, you can usually get big moves when those areas are tested. So I really like looking at the chart that's like this, along with the heat map, which is what a lot of people like looking at as well. So new feature on SLV showing all of this. So I I really like that. And it does it for every single one. It doesn't matter. Tesla, Nvidia, SPY, Apple. I mean, you name the freaking stock, it's on here. It's all of them are on here. So you can do that on every single one. It doesn't freaking matter. So absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Let me replace the screen sharing back to SPY as we're making new highs after seeing all those put sells on the bull flow. Let's go. Shout out bull flow. Look at that. So as we were seeing all those put sells come in right here on SPY bullish, we're getting a nice push up right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. SLV pop in, contracts at 200. Little bit here. Okay. There you go. Breaking over top of that level. Do a little safety trim here on the SLV calls. Pop in. Brand new whip just hopped in. Anyone take SLV? Nice little push up, retest, consolidation. Now getting this pop up right here. A little bit of something, something, nothing too crazy. SPY still cruising along. Cruising, cruising, cruising. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". So that's bull flow. Absolutely love it. It's got everything I need. There you go, SPY. Oh, some SPY calls coming in. 692s. SPY 692s coming in for 1231. Uh-oh. Oh, he's gonna keep pushing up higher. What are they doing? I mean, Friday SPY 692. I mean, I could see it. They did 1231 calls. Come on, I need 10 more cents to the upside. Oh, SPY! Look at the candles. Ow! Boom! Look at that. There were 691 put sells bullish, 692 call buys bullish. All of that within the last 5 to 10 minutes. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, SLV is about to pop up and hit it. All right, 205 here and trimmed. All right, stop at entry on SLV. Three for fucking three, baby. Boom, boom. Who took SLV again? We're doing the diddly doos. We're doing again. Bang, bang. Dude, I don't trade silver, but I might start doing it more often now. The answer was yes. I will go 3 for 3 on silver. Beautiful. Quick profits on Nike, MES futures for the long, a SPY, and SLV. I'm done now. Merry Christmas, everyone. Great job, CJ. It's been a hell of a Christmas Eve. Great job, brother. We've had a fun day. It was a fun day. Great job. More put sells coming in on SPY. Let's go. Dude, we are fucking cruising. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". When we enter into this at 11:10. Let's go. What are the internals looking like? Yeah, I mean Valdi. I mean VIX 1350. Be careful here after this overextension. IWM's at a short spot. Hughes. Hughes is at a retest of a short spot as well, around 624. SPY, I mean, there's no ceiling on SPY, but other things are at areas of resistance after this overextension. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you start seeing a little bit of a red candle pullback after this push up here. But beautiful. I know I said I wasn't trading, and then people were like, Casey, take Nike calls. And I was like, fuck it. Take Nike calls. Took Nike calls. Caught out the Tesla puts. I didn't get Phil to take an order on it. Apparently, everyone else did and banked on it. And then we took SLV for round 3 on calls. And we're just crushing it. I have day traded so much this week, and it has been a blast. I used to day trade 95% of the time, and then I flipped it to like 80% swing trading and 20% day trades. And now I'm just been day trading the shit out of this market, and we've been on a heater. What was what was spies? Gamma exposure. 690 with big areas of support right underneath of it too. 689 and then 691. I did telling you. I think we're just gonna go up higher. Ooh, big call sell just came in for SPY. Someone just sold for today expiration. Somebody, holy shit. Somebody just sold SPY 688 calls for today's expiration for 760,000. Better be a hedge. They better have bought something on the flip side of that thing. Oh, did they buy it as well for a hit? Okay. I was gonna say that's weird. Let me see. No, it is. So they bought. Let's see. They added into that position. They bought at 950 and then 10:05 this morning. They just put a larger order though on the sell side versus how much money they spent on the buy side. They might be trying to start cover their ass a little bit or something. I don't know. That's strange. Everything else is still showing we're freaking we're cruising. It's still very, very nice. This is looking good. Looking good. SLV trying to crack that level now? SLV breaks through this and gets a stick. I'm gonna get a big trim. Trade doesn't go red on SLV, but if it can break through this spot, looks good. SPY is just on a heater. I still think I dude, this move up is incredible. Bow, 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 bow. Ho, ho, ho. Who would it go? Oh, oh, oh. Who would it go? On that top. Click, click. Sizable 100K orders. Eh. I like just looking at sweeps. Some more 692 sells for today and Friday expiration on SPY. Just came in again. They're still trying. They just want to keep this thing grinding higher. Oh. All right, let's go do our 2,800 on spy calls. Let's go. Let's go. Money. It's been a great day. I wouldn't be surprised if it keeps going, dude. I would not be surprised. It's looking spicy. But we are, I'd say we're getting a little overextended. Q's is still sitting at 624. IWM hit the resistance and rejected. Pretty good. Um, IWM right at the resistance, already pulling back. So IWM hit the resistance, rejecting. Q is still sitting at right at 624. It's trying to freaking take it, slowing down a little bit. SPY obviously just continuing. All right. Let me set an alert over here to let me know to manage this trade here in a second. And we are going to go ahead and do the giveaway for Bullflow. I'm saying come over on stream and say hi. All right, I'll jump over there in just a second. We're gonna do the giveaway for the Bullflow. Let's go over to the post. There's 149 likes and 109 reposts, which means 40 of you liked it and did not repost it, which means you're not going to get selected. So sorry you didn't follow the instructions. We're going to go off the repost section. You can't, it says like and repost. You can't like it and then not repost it and then expect to be selected. But 40 of you did. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Don't go do it now. It's too late. No, I'm just kidding. All right. For let's see. We are going to select our we'll do from downside to up. So we'll do our 3 monthly winners, we'll do our 2 quarterly winners, and then our 1 annual plan winner for the bull flow. All right, so let's go ahead and do the look. Now people are going over there and reposting it. Oh, you better hurry. Nope, doing it now. We're gonna do the 3 people for the free monthly for Bullflow. Does Bullflow have family and friends discounts? It does. It does. It does. Use my code. I have a code for family and friends. So if you don't win, you can still get discounted if you use my code. All right. Winners of the Bullflow monthly are first one is going to be Lala Avi. Lala Avi. I'm gonna go ahead and type it in here. That way I do not forget. So congratulations. And let's do a party emoji. All right. And copy and paste. And let's send that out. All right. First winner for the monthly. Do, 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 do. After that, we have Tex-Mex. Let's go Tex-Mex. Tex-Mex, I am. Love it. Tex-Mex, next winner. Last person for the free monthly on the Flip will be do 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 do. Mr. Dre Trader. Dre Trader at Big Nibs one. Another person who I love. Let's go. I don't know what big nibs are, but whatever they are, brother, you got the biggest ones, and congratulations on the win. Those are our three winners for the Bullflow Monthly. Now let's do. Oh, hold on! I'm about to get an alert on SLV. I might have to trim. Don't worry, Abby. There's three more winners. That's just the monthly, Abby. There's three more winners. We still have to do the two quarterly and the annual. Don't worry. You still can be selected. Hold on. Contracts are at 208 here on SLV. Still looking for it to take this high and get up closer to that alert to get set off. There, oh, Ripper candle. SLV is pushing up to it. It's about to hit it. Oh, it's about to trigger. Can it do it? Can it do it? Can it trigger? Three, two, one. Ah! Come on. Break through it. Send the alert. Sound the alarm. I have my finger on the button for it to rip through this thing and freaking sell another. Come on. Come on, baby girl. Baby girl. What's your name? Let me talk to you. Let me buy you a drink. I'm T-Pain. You know me. I'll put the money sign right here. Come on, baby. It's literally like a penny off. There it is. Alert triggered. Sell. Woo! All right, I'm out majority of SLV here. There's the alert. All right. Out majority. Let's go, guys. We're crushing it. Crushing it. Crushing. Cruising. Right there. That's what we wanted, baby. Baby girl, what's your name? Gosh dang it. There we go. It was fun. I like that arrow a little bit better. There we go. All right. Anyone take SLV round 3 with me? Let's go. Post the profits in the profits channel in the Discord. If you're on X or on YouTube, go put it in the comments. We'd love to see it. Great job. Bang, bang. We hit the money symbol. There it is. Out majority 215. Mikes, let's go. Go, baby. Still pushing. Push it. Push it real good. Damn. King faces to the SLV. Wee. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. La, 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 la. This is how we do it. Nike. Yeah. SLV, another banger. 3 for 3. All right. Question is, does it continue? Does it continue above here and just go higher, or is this all she wrote? Is this all she wrote for this day trade to hit in 65? What we think? Nappy boy, ooh wee. I know the club close at 3. What's the chance of you rolling with me? All right, guys. That was fun. What's Spy doing? Chilling. What's the indicator name on the right side of your chart? Which one are you referring to? The top right corner, these things, or these bars that you see? The yellow bars. Which one are you referring to, my friend? You're referring to the yellow bars right here. That's on the side. This is called volume profile. This is volume profile. The blue rectangle with the red line that comes right out of it right here, that is called your point of control. That is your volume point of your control. You'll hear people you'll hear people say VPOC, VPOC, or POC. That is going to be your point of control, volume point of control. I use that on the volume profile with it as well. So that is that indicator there. Beautiful. All right. Let's do our next 2 winners for the quarterly. She grinding that Poland, yeah. Push it, Silver. Push it. Push it real good. All right. Winners of the 2 quarterlies are as follows. Number one will be Mr. Logic, the Realist 101. Congratulations, brother. Logic. Valgor said, me. The Realist 101. Free quarterly. Shout out to Mr. Logic. Next, for the quarterly, we have. Do, 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 do. Happy instead underscore 16. Happy instead. Congratulations. Happy instead. I love the name. Happy instead 16 is our second winner for the quarterly. We have the big one, the biggest, the bestest for one lucky winner for the annual plan, $400 value from Bullflow. And the winner of the Bullflow annual plan is in five, four, three, two, one. Do, 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 do. Mr. I don't want to butcher your name. Jasem 719. Let me type that out here. Congratulations, brother. Put it there on the screen. There you go, brother. All right. Those are our six winners. Congratulations, guys. I'm going to send you all DMs here in just a few minutes, just in case those people are not on the live stream. I'm going to send you a message just letting you know that you were winners for the Bullflow free subscriptions. So, again, shout out to Lala, Tex-Mex, and Dre Trader on the free monthly. Shout out to Logic and Happy Instead for the free quarterlies. And then Jasim 719. Sorry if I mispronounced it, brother. For the free annual plan. So let's go. I'm gonna send you guys messages. Here, I'll do it now. Actually, I'll make a post real quick and then I'll send you the messages. SLV pushing. Here you go. Oh. All right. we gonna be all out. We're gonna be all out SLV. Unless should I just leave one or what are we thinking? Because we about to close up shop. Let's freaking go. Let's go, baby. All right, let me send this out. Bang bang. Let's go. Silver. Dun, 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 dun. AVI2L. And then we have Tex-Mex. I remember that one. I am. And then we have the Dre Trader, Mr. The biggest of nibs himself, he says. Whoopsies. So no worries, there's still Powerball left, which is at 1.7 billion. I will buy everyone Bullflow. I'll be the new Oprah. You get a Bullflow. You get Bullflow. Everybody gets access to Bullflow. All right, there's Mr. Logic, the Realist 101, and then Happy Instead. Can't forget that one. And then our one annual winner, which will be Mr. J. Oh, why is it not? Oh, 719. There we go. All right, send it out. Let's go. I'm gonna go send a DM to Bullflow as well. I'm gonna go send this into their Discord as well. And then I'm gonna go send this announcement in here as well. So congrats to the winners. All right, guys. I would love to see your stand-up set. Hey, if it doesn't work out as a trader, maybe I'll go to one of my local comedy clubs and give it a shot. We'll see. See how that goes. All right, guys. I am going to market closes in 45 minutes, 48 minutes, and 48 seconds right now. Something like that. I don't know. Soon. And I'm going to get some lunch here soon. But before that, I'm going to transition over to the Wolf stream. I believe Wolf Financial is over there. Jordan and Emp should be running the Wolf stream right now. So I'm going to pop over there. I'm going to go say hi. Um, SLV still cooking. I'm going to set an alert for 65.4 and then set an alert back underneath previous day high right here. Um, this was fun. We absolutely crushed it today. I did a little bit more than I anticipated for day trading, but it is what it is. When XYZ broke through that freaking resistance level, it is still cruising up and making new highs. So that's looking good. SPY still cruising. Just had just had someone buy 690 calls for Friday for 1.07 million. Another order a few minutes ago for 595,000. Another sold put. Um, Another bought put, but that's for March 2026. All these other orders are for either today expiration or for Friday expiration. Things are still looking bullish here. So all right, guys, I'm going to close up the stream here on my side for X and YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and jump over to the Wolf side. Obviously, Discord. I'm just going to be here live streaming the Discord. So, everyone, if you're watching this stream right here on the KC Trades page on X and YouTube, I appreciate everyone who hung out today. Hopefully, looking at some of these charts, just talking about things, answering questions, educational content, whatever it is. Hopefully, something helped, along with just day trading as well. So for the ones that caught the Tesla puts for downside, absolutely fantastic. If anyone took the Nike calls with me, extra little gains, fantastic. XLV, not XLV, sorry, SLV. I was looking at XYZ on the other screen, and then SLV calls here for the last little day trade for me, going into the end of Christmas Eve session. If you guys end up taking the calls here with me. Nice little gains. 65's in the money. Very nice. Nothing too crazy from 190 to 222. Would like to see a little bit higher in the 230, 240 area on the last one, but I've sold majority of that entire position now as they are in the money and that target hit. So nice move here. Hopefully, people again made some money today. I answered some questions, maybe provide a little bit of insight with education stuff, answering questions. But make sure you do like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Give the post here on X live stream a like and repost as well. And I hope everyone has a great rest of your Christmas Eve. If you want to come hang out with me for a few more minutes going into the last of this trading session, again, go over to the Wolf stream right now on X and YouTube. Again, Jordan and Emp should be over there running that channel. I'm going to pop in there within the next 2 or 3 minutes when I shut this one down. So all right, guys. Appreciate everyone who's on the stream right now on X and YouTube. Hope you have a great Christmas Eve. I hope you have a great Christmas. And for the ones that are going to do the transition over to Wolf side, I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Love you all. Have a great day.